Today's convo is about difference between a crush and falling in love.
Okay. I can imagine having a crush on somebody and then something happens and then to find out in bed and we are late. Jehovah. Like,
I had a crush on Usher and Chris Brown.
Who is it?
let us know.
Let us know. Name drop.
Hi, Nate.
Who?
Lisa.
Who? I missed it. I missed it.
Yo, bonana.
Hi, Nate.
Noah, hi Nate.
No, hi, Nate.
You kissed.
No.
You kissed.
Sorry, Jamam. Excuse.
You kissed.
I'm
I
sorry.
wanted to explain it. Yeah.
No,
No, I wanted to explain it, man.
The number one real talk and relationship podcast, Chomi Next Door, Chomi Kinakwela.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Minile Wekele Manjaro, South African Annabelle, and welcome back to another episode of Chomi Next Door Podcast. To the new subscribers, thank you guys for subscribing. It's really been amazing. Thank you guys for supporting us through this podcast journey. But yeah, before we get into it, let me first introduce you guys to the friends that I'm with today, starting with my co-host right next to me.
Hey guys, it's your girl Princess, Pure Essence Royalty. You know who it is.
Chimisamen's gonna heal. Chimisamen's the liable. So, Chimisamen's the clean ears as well. Party into his Navasing pink water. This is your one and only Ansicle in the building.
Oh, period.
I love that intro so much.
Thank you.
Anyways, hi, everyone. I'm Rose Batty, the girl who spreads love through hugs and roses.
Gorgeous.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining once again.
Thank you for having us.
How's everybody feeling today?
I'm hanging.
Girl, that is so real.
Yeah, like.
You're
All
hungry.
right, today's love
I'm
song.
hanging.
I'm not gonna
You're
lie.
you're hanging.
Yeah, I get it.
You're what?
Over.
I'm hanging.
Over.
You're hanging. Okay, no.
That jinga chum.
Ula,
Nje.
It's alright.
Yeah. But
you'll be good.
we'll strive.
We get it.
Yeah.
You know, the best of us we make through.
Yes.
What you just need to be grateful for that is you woke up and
Yeah.
you're feeling this
Some
way.
people didn't wake up and,
Some people
Yeah,
didn't.
you know.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that people actually forget, that no matter how mad or how sad you could be, you should always wake up and actually be grateful and
grateful,
happy that,
yes.
wait, I woke up even though I'm mad or sad. Like, I genuinely woke up and I'm looking outside my window and I'm not seeing myself with people crying around me, and I'm not like just seeing yourself in a casket, you understand?
Yo,
So
Right?
I wasn't ready for this
Guys, imagine.
slap, like reality.
Imagine if you could see
Yeah.
yourself in a casket.
like you
Like
you
literally.
I'd
went
make
to
sure at
you
least I
went
look
to
good.
the thing is, you went to sleep, and now that your soul is waking up, the next thing that you're seeing is yourself
Oh my
with
gosh.
people around you,
Oh,
people looking
crying.
at you.
I mean, that one is
crying.
actually insane.
That's so
Yo.
scary.
Scary.
That's not even funny.
It's not
Yeah.
even fun. I
Like,
can't
I'm
lie,
gonna wake
yeah,
up praying with tears. Like, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because I take dreams very seriously.
Yo.
no. Same.
Okay, guys, it's a real talk and relationship podcast.
That
Let's get
was the
into it.
real
That was
talk.
deep.
That was the real
Hey, that
talk.
was
Yep,
deep. Like, I'm
that's true.
feeling, I feel like the weather right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, don't forget that, and always pray and thank God that you woke
Always
up.
pray.
Amen. Period.
Always
Honestly.
pray, yes.
So, guys, shall we get started with today's convo?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Today's convo is about difference between a crush and falling in love. So, difference between crush
I like that.
and falling in love.
Wait, guys, before we get into the topic, would anyone like to elaborate like what a crush is and what falling in love is for like the chomies at home, just so we have a clear understanding of the two for people who aren't sure?
I feel like a crush is like someone that you just have dreams. Like, you look at that person like,
Yes.
yo, I want to marry that guy.
Yes.
I want to live with that guy. I want to have
Yeah.
kids with that guy. And love is something that is like happening now.
Yeah.
And like there's roles now being played. It's not a dream that I'm dreaming. That is a crush. Not for me. Yeah.
I love that.
Mina crush ngiyamsabawela nje nkosi yami.
That's what I'm saying. Uyamsabawela umuntu. Masonaye,
And
reality
then when
kicks
you're with the
in.
person, you realize that.
Yeah. Relationships with crushes just don't work out.
Yeah,
I
it-
swear
yeah.
God.
That's what I was about to
Yeah.
say. I've never been in a relationship with someone I had
I've
crushed
tried
on.
it.
How was it?
The worst.
The worst, ne?
Worst.
Because they didn't meet your expectations.
Yeah.
Because you like when you have a crush with it, you think of them
Yeah.
as perfect.
It's not what
We
it
have dated our crushes.
Did it work out? Did it work out? Do we know that
During
person?
or like the breakup. I feel like the breakup doesn't matter, but like the relationship, yeah, it was pretty dope.
Pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you have like a crush on Farouk?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
then
you
it's
did?
work?
Yeah.
And it's working.
Yeah.
Period.
See?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like
You're
someone
lucky, actually. You're very lucky and blessed.
It's rare. It's not
rare.
common to like.
Most of us, baba, hey, get a crush, they bore you, you leave.
I can't do
You
it.
know, so.
Ahamba nje.
For me, the best way like to describe a crush is just like eye candy. Like I just like looking
Yeah,
at
I
them.
can.
Yeah.
You know?
Like don't break that world. Like don't make it a reality.
Yeah.
Like just
Thank
let
you.
me look at you and think you're perfect. Because like if you open your mouth and you say something that I don't like, it completely it destroys the image.
the turn off.
Yeah, it's like I can't even crush on you anymore because now I'm looking at this Jen and I'm like, hi, well, this is the same man who told me he wants me to
Yeah,
birth
but
7
we put
kids the other day.
expectations like
I
high
can't do
expectations
it.
and
Yeah, I
crushes,
can't
right?
do it. Yeah, I think just look nice.
Just look nice.
I feel
From
like
there.
for some people, like having a crush is like the happiest thing that they could ever just settle in for. Like always like having to look at someone instead of being in a relationship. Because I also remember in grade 8 when I first arrived, first day, you know, grade 8 will always come with the full bag because you don't know what they're
You don't-
expecting in high
exactly.
school. Now I'm walking around. At that time, I had short hair, dyed blonde short hair. So I'm getting there. I'm still confused. I'm sitting by the staircase. They gave me a timetable. I do not know where the fuck I'm supposed to go, but okay, sharp. Class hasn't started yet. As I'm chilling there, luckily on that day, the primary school I was in, I see a group of 3 people coming, but I didn't like look to see. When I check, I'm like, thank you, God.
Your crush was
You are
there.
all no. I'm saying like first when I saw that my friends from the previous school are there, so I'm not alone. You know, that's the worst pain when you have to go to high school and you're alone and all your friends are in a different school. So that day I was so excited, and it was not even a thing of like we told each other we're gonna go to the same school. So we're all glad, and what's nice is that we all went to the same class. And then so now as we're chilling there, before we get into the classes, there's this guy that walks past. Yeah, sharp. I missed his height, missed Ricky Shorty, missed everything else. Just that smile.
Nje.
Break time, cafeteria. Benginokuthi windini. Uphi. Just to see the smile.
Wow.
Melted.
Yeah.
And then I think that crush only faded in term 3.
Now I want my crush to know that I have a crush on him. It gives me butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah.
You are so brave.
Ubani?
Yeah.
Like you go up to them and be like,
Baby.
I want you.
Nah, I don't have
No,
to
you
go
make,
up to
and you
him.
give signals.
Do you have a crush right now?
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll forever have a crush on this guy.
I love that.
Seamas?
Yes.
Unewo Nkosi yami,
No,
highlight.
highlight. Jimbo, she's been singing this song since.
Like,
I love the Jehovah after the
oy, so mandla. I will.
What about you, Rose?
Do I have a crush on anyone? Yes.
Daliwonga.
Daddy. How are you?
That's why he's all.
Yes. Daliwonga wami ngalokho. Like we're dating, he just doesn't know it yet.
I get that.
And he's such a kind guy. Hey, like,
See, I've never met him in person, but
no,
like,
but I'm just
crush-wise.
telling you, even like when I was asking for the picture, like his bodyguards were like pulling him to go back into the car, but he literally just let
That's
go.
really
Yeah,
nice.
that's
And
dope.
That's
he
so rare, Shane.
literally first hugged me to say hi and then take a pic. Like it was not one of those celebrities that like you take one picture and then they go.
They want to go.
He literally
Or
stood
the ones
there.
that say they don't want to take pictures at all.
He literally stood there until my friend was like, I'm done. He stood. I took like I think 3 pictures and a video.
Yeah, when I tell you, I mean, I know
He's
it's funny
very
like
kind.
I know.
As much as his bodyguards were like yelling, let's go.
He's like,
I see why Somizi was like one of the biggest artists,
Yes.
iconic people.
Iconic
Because that's
because
how
he
he
has
introduced.
Imbe
You have a good
also.
heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, Somizi introduced him so beautifully.
It was so amazing.
Beautiful.
I don't think I've ever like had, I don't want to say a normal crush, but like a conventional crush. Like when I was in grade 8, I'd be crushing on some matric.
Just
Like,
Oh yeah, that guy. I
amazed.
actually found out that it's matric. That's when I lost it.
really?
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually found out it wasn't matric.
Like my crushes were never realistic. It was never like a classmate. It was either someone way older or like a teacher or someone I saw at a store. Yeah, like a teacher would be like, when I'm 30.
Oh,
When I'm 30. I need
Wait
my
for
man
me,
to-
don't grow
Same,
up.
I'm like, please don't grow
Wait,
old.
Yes, like, and then the teacher would be like, oh, well done, princess, you're smart. And I'll be like,
I don't think I've had a crush on a teacher because all of my
Oh, yeah.
teachers,
no,
I
that
used to
happens.
love
That happens.
them.
That happens twice.
But
But for
And your teachers are not
Certain
good looking.
I had one teacher. His name was Mr. Munzangerere.
Yay.
That was the whole school, everything. Literally.
Even that name
Like,
says it all.
the name on its own.
Yeah.
He was as tall as Farouk. He'd walk into class like this. As soon as he gets in, everyone was like, hola, Mr. Drrrr. He had nicknames in the school. Like, that's why I'm like, I'd never had a crush on any of my teachers because they were all weird. But wait, guys.
I
feel like there's like a phase where, I don't know if I had this phase alone, when we're all obsessed with anime and then you had an anime crush.
I've had an anime phase.
Really?
But I'm trying to think if I don't think I had a crush
I had
on
one
him.
from Demon Slayers.
Demon Slayer, yes. Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, when can you relate? I can't.
Okay, they can't
I really
relate.
can't.
But wait, before I need to go back to the teacher's one because this one's very specific. There was this teacher that we did, what was it called? PE or allo sports or whatever you call it. And he was the gym teacher. So he was like
Well built.
revved. And it's like, even though like sometimes white people, I'm like, but like he was like that white Afrikaner and
Yeah.
like princess.
Yeah.
The way he walked, the way he stood, everything about his son. And it's like, he was so protective over the girls. Because you know in PE, like girls would be wearing like social things. And, like, he would make sure that the girls were protected. And I was like, a man who's fit, a man who's respectable. I was like, 10 out of 10 there. Men.
Yes.
Yes. So like, that's why I've never been with any of my crushes. Because they were either just like too old or like I was just a kid. It was unrealistic, let me say. Yeah. Okay.
I can imagine having a crush on somebody and then something happens and then to find out in bed and we are late. Jehovah. Like,
There's no way.
That time you're really invested.
Wait,
in
I
it,
genuinely
in
have a
love and
question.
stuff.
Who are your childhood crushes?
Oh,
Chris Justin
Brown.
Bieber.
Justin. I think it's
Bieber.
because of Babe.
Yes. Like back then, guys, I think
Every
every teenage
song
girl.
talks about when he's being
that
on
was the
Justin
goal.
Bieber.
Yeah,
go-to
Justin
song.
Bieber was like.
And the craziest thing is that we all watched him, but only to find out that nigga when we grown up, he's like hella older than us.
very much.
Yeah.
But Justin Bieber.
Mawumbhekile TV ucabanga ukuthi intanga yakho.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? Isn't he?
Back then he was though.
He was
Because
though.
we like that baby
Now
song.
when
He
you
was like
see it,
that.
He was
it's
like
like-
a little nana.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
You see how weird it is? Or maybe because they kept on playing the same music video, but that nigga behind cameras is growing there.
Damn.
Yeah, I think so.
I've never,
maybe.
have I ever had a childhood crush.
A child. No.
You've never.
Man. No. Like, no.
All right.
I had two Ibilan.
Who?
It was Usher.
Mm.
I had a crush on Usher and Chris Brown.
Yintoni lo Chris Brown nimthanda
Chris
kangaka?
Chumam,
Back then, Emile.
But
the
then
thing is,
before he was
he's
an
always
abuse.
had this.
He's
I feel like with me it was because I was a dancer and I loved the way he used to dance, and also like when he's smiling, those diamonds that would just show.
yeah.
And also Usher, it was because when he was smiling, he always
dances
like had
also.
diamonds and all
That kind of
yeah.
dances.
Cha mina ngimuzwa Chris Brown win. I mean ngiyamthanda but ke
It's not that interesting.
no man.
He doesn't do it for
I
you.
feel like it's overrated.
So wait,
Sana.
before I move on, who are your guys' celebrity crushes? Like current celebrity crushes.
Mina wise man Zita. Oh. Do you
Okay.
guys know him? Don't know him.
No,
I don't have any right now.
Cute as fuck.
Really?
I mean, like,
And he's gay.
oh yeah. Oh, that one.
That one.
Yeah.
You know him?
He's nice,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Oh, he's nice. He's really nice.
I
Very
mean, like, I
nice.
wouldn't even consider it a crush, but like, all the girlies have been with the Aaron, Pierre. That's Mufasa. That's really.
oh, you mean this dude?
Yeah.
Yes, but not the filter. Take off the filter label.
I was about to say, like,
That's him. Oh,
Your
that's my
husband.
baby.
he's
I
clean.
can
I
see
see
camera.
it.
He's clean.
Yeah.
He's
But
clean.
that is the celebrity
Yeah.
crush.
Forever will be.
Oh,
Oh.
it's not changing.
Ain't changing.
Right.
Uno wise
You,
man.
it's Mufasa.
Bese kuno
And
Neo.
why Mufasa? Is it because of
I
that?
think it's just that video, honestly. That video.
that
and
video
then
did get everyone. The
yeah,
way he
it
danced.
got-
Yeah.
yeah. And then I think I saw like one video where he was talking and his voice sounded naturally deep, and I was like, oh, cool.
So he does have a deep voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
does.
does. He does have a
That
deep
the
voice.
only time you're not gonna hear that deep voice is when he's singing in the Mufasa movie. Yeah.
Oh.
Girl,
So he's
and-
Mufasa.
Bible.
No, is he Mufasa?
plays
He
Mufasa.
is. Yes,
He's
in the live
Mufasa
action.
because the friend is Taka.
Yes, I just remember.
But I feel like he should be Scar.
Scar.
Man.
See.
gives
His
me
vibe
Scar.
energy.
He's
Yes.
giving Scar vibes.
Even the eye color and everything.
Yo, yeah, the eye color.
Oh, the eye color
Yo,
is
it is so
everything.
unique.
a black man with that kind of eye color should be illegal.
Bro, but yeah, I currently I don't got a celebrity crush. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You're crushing on your own man, baby.
I'm crushing on my own man. Like every time someone asks me, "Do you have a celebrity crush?" I'm always like,
Girl, are you sure?
nice.
Because the behind the scenes
the
audience.
behind the scenes are also confusing me because I genuinely do
you
not
sure?
have.
Yeah.
For
Are you
they are-
sure?
for
Wait, but that's
for
why it's like-
for sure they think about Chris Brown. If Chin was here now,
definitely
he would have
say
said
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
Now you're making me feel
Guys,
bad. Should
Chris
I have
Brown
also
has
said
3
my
kids.
man? But the question was celebrity crush. I'm not dating a celebrity. It's like you're making me feel awkward. Celebrity.
Celebrity.
When was your Konja, you mentioned him.
Taluanga, no. Besides that, Taluanga
Besides
is like,
Dali.
Taluanga is like my second husband.
Oh, okay. So who's the first one?
First husband, I don't know. I don't think I have one. In South Africa.
Anyway. Why are you
I
smiling?
can't
like
say
that?
in South Africa.
Hey!
Just say it.
Chances
Just
are I might
say
meet
it.
him.
Oh.
Chances are I might meet him.
And what if?
Can you
And what
whisper,
if? What
can
if?
you whisper
Wait.
to her and she
What
whispers
if?
to me?
Broken telephone.
Broken
type of
telephone.
vibe.
Please, right
Yeah.
now. Because me, I
And
want
what if
to
he
know.
shoots a shot? You never know.
Because me, I want to know. Please.
Broken telephone.
Yeah,
Array.
Mazingan. Do I know him?
Broken telephone.
Is he a South African celebrity?
I really broken
Ayidlule,
telephone.
It's someone I kissed.
Broken
And
telephone.
and I didn't tell my friend. But I mean,
Do you mind spilling or you wanna?
Guys, I like things.
Uzoba crushed.
Who is it?
Let us know.
I need.
Let us know. Name drop.
I need.
Who?
Lisa.
Who? I missed it. I missed it.
Iyo bonana.
I need.
Never. Hi, Nate.
No, I need.
You kissed.
No.
You kissed.
Sorry, Chama. Excuse.
You kissed.
I'm
I
sorry.
wanted to explain it. Yeah.
Yaze yavuki papalaza yana nyawo.
No, I wanted to explain it, man. See, that day I came late and Neo was there.
That day when we were crying there.
Yeah, and I was going to work that day. After that day.
Can you kiss though?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey!
But yeah, I mean, that's sort of my crush.
Yeah.
Him and Taluanga, yeah.
He's your crush. Chomi, you also have a crush. I know. It's a good plan. Where are we? It's God. Osendaba.
But
No.
I've been telling you that he's nice.
Yeah, there is a difference between being nice
I mean,
and having a
It's a
crush.
small crush.
Right.
It's nothing serious. I mean, we kissed. We finalized our things.
Hey, mina ngafanele lutho.
When is this the first time you're hearing this?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you know why? I couldn't tell you because
Oh,
I know you're going
my
crazy over
gosh.
that. So
Angisamfuni mngani.
angisamfuni ke nami.
Hawu.
Angisakufuni
Hayi
nawe.
na angisakufuni nawe ke.
Ngikabuzile kuphela.
Ngithathe. Hamba ne rose yakho.
Since we're on South African celebrities, I don't know if she's a crush, but yeah, actually she is. Uncle Waffles.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I need to dance. Yeah.
Can we leave this name for the next 10 minutes? Ngiyanicela. Let's just leave this name for the next 10
But yeah,
minutes.
guys, Uncle Waffles.
Yeah.
I actually didn't realize how those connected, but yeah.
Valid.
Well, so kind of the topic was
that topic was a
difference.
difference between a crush and and falling in love.
Falling in love.
oh my goodness, guys! I've always said this on this channel before that a crush is simply a lack of information.
Yeah.
And Kiri, like you are fantasizing about this person, like you don't like you have certain expectations, like your reality of them is not real. It's made up by
That's
you.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
Yes.
even if you did see
Yes.
something you don't like about them, you wouldn't be able to accept it because it's a crush. But like with falling in love, you've already seen this person's reality. You've seen their flaws. You've seen red flags, beige flag, but you choose to accept it and you choose to move on with it. I think that's the biggest difference between having a crush and falling in love. So like if your crush does something that's like out of the ordinary and something you would not, but like a tiny part of you is willing to put up with it, you probably like that person. It's a little bit more than a crush.
Yeah.
Because you're willing to explore that thing with them further. Yes. Oh, so yeah, guys. Yeah.
But yes.
They are still gagged by what you said. Have you seen the atmosphere has changed after your announcement?
Why is it changing?
Have you seen that Lebu is itchy?
why
She
is
is her babalas is
Mina
gone.
Okay, I actually wrote my. I'm
dating.
actually gonna read out my point on
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Because I know if I try to explain it, broken English is just gonna
I
strike.
never loved
okay.
that show.
I know it's
never love us.
Talk to us.
So, crush is usually based on what you see, appearance, the vibe, the charm, or certain energy.
Yeah.
You understand? They give off. It's often like idealized, like
Yeah.
like
That's
your
true.
idea. You understand?
so true.
And then love goes way deeper.
Yeah.
You start to love who they are. Yeah, what? Sengiphala amasimba nana.
It's okay, girl.
The girl.
No, okay. You start to love who they are beneath the surface, even their flaws. You start to love their flaws also.
Yeah,
Their
real.
past,
Real chat, yeah.
their weird habits, and etc. That's what I wrote.
No, I love that. Also, another thing that I
Weird
do
habits.
want to add with like
Weird habits is true.
it is
Yeah,
true,
because,
yeah.
Because you know, you sometimes think I cannot deal with the person who smokes truth, for example. When you meet someone and you're just like, yeah, I'm in love with this person. I can understand.
You can.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
something you
weird
can let
habit. You know you
slide.
don't want it.
Yeah.
But, now you're just gonna have to
And
accept
settle
it.
down.
Yeah,
settle.
100%.
Like, literally.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
No, I loved that point. I was about to say, with the differences between like the crush and the relationship, I feel like the impact that it has on your life as well.
Yes.
You know, like with a crush, you aren't thinking about them unless you specifically see them or you telling them to your friends. Like the crush, it can leave your mind here and there. What unless a person even asks you, do you have a crush? That person won't like even be on your mind. They don't
Yeah.
impact you. You see that crush walking with someone else, you're like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Much when you're in love with a person, guys, you will be stressed 24/7. Even when you are happy, a tiny part of you is always gonna be. They live here rent free. You're always gonna be thinking about them, whether they're okay, whether they're fine. They impact you. They impact your life. Let me say on a more deeper and personal level. Like if you see the love of your life walking with someone, like the other video, level murt.
Girl.
level punch
Level.
someone. And it's like if that was just like a regular crush or someone she used to like, it wouldn't even affect her. She would let it slide. But it's like her man, her person,
Yeah.
someone
Very
that she
true.
is with,
Yes.
someone that she is in love with, they are not leaving unscratched. You know what I mean? Like the stress levels, they are different. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry for using you, girl.
Size. Come on, find out your opinion.
Kind of what was the topic? Crush
The
and-
difference between crush and falling in
and
love.
falling in love.
my opinion.
Even your own personal thing, how you act with your crushes and how you act
Yeah,
when
you
you're in
mean
a
that-
relationship.
As I said before, like, now I want my crushes to know that I have a crush on them, you know? And not that I'm expecting something to happen between the two of us.
You just want them to
I just
know.
want them to know Guti it's a crush. And at the end of the day, it can fade at any given time. But with the relationship, guys, I haven't been like,
What, 4 years, 5 years, I'm sure. Maybe.
girl, are you throwing shots?
You've been single for so long.
Hey,
Mom, you've been single for that long.
Yeah.
5 years. This
You're not
person-
good.
Well,
It's
I'm only
okay.
4 or 5 years.
This
You're
one-
speaking about 2020.
Yeah.
It's fine.
2021. That was my, 2020. That was my last relationship. No, Tapelo. He was
Oh, yeah,
2021.
2021, yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
But he was a baby daddy.
Oh,
And quite frankly, our relationship was like, I feel like the
But
sex was
you
just
were in
getting
love,
stable.
hey?
Meg,
Yeah.
log say iporridge extend asabsuku wanini loy.
I was by Chomi when I was also staying in PE.
okay.
Yeah, that didn't even last for like what, a year. It was like 7 months of a relationship.
Now we
time.
should do better, I guess.
You
You
know,
must do better. Almost or next time when you come McDonald's and stuff.
Oh,
And it's crazy how-
uzoya McDonald's and cala nine cala ngiphele nomdoko bese ngitake away.
it's crazy how he cheated. Well, he didn't cheat with the girl who I was friends with. You know, because like I remember when I got to Rosebank, I was.
I'm
friends
sorry, he
with this
cheated
girl.
on you
Which
with
one?
the girl that you were
Tapelo
friends
or
with.
the one
Tapelo.
from Eastern?
No, Tapelo.
Like
Yeah.
your friend.
Yeah.
While you guys were together.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
doing
no,
the same
no.
course.
It's not me, ne? I
Oh.
bet, nah.
No, it's not her.
No, no.
Girl,
no.
we know
No,
it's not
no,
you.
no.
Girl, we know
No,
it's
it's not
you.
her. It's a girl who was in my class. A girl who mistakenly got Tapelo's number from the group chat, not knowing it's my man. You know.
Nice.
So they did something. He booked out. I even had receipts.
Oh.
Yeah, they booked out.
Also,
A
that's
hotel.
Yeah.
Hi, bo.
That's how we'd always meet, by the way. He never took me to his place. He'd always book out
So you knew what was happening because he did the same thing with
with
you.
me. And he had this one specific B&B that he always loves.
Oh.
That one, just
Oh,
specific.
for sure, the manager of that B&B knows that guy very well.
I'm showing him a discount.
You?
Literally. He gets 50% off.
How did you find out?
50, 70.
Chimi,
At the
she
point.
told me, and it was that thing of Fuguti. She came to me. She's like, Chimi, is this your man? I'm like, yeah, that's my man. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah.
I don't like girls that do that.
You know?
Like, you asking me that, you know that.
For the
Then
fact that
you
you
know,
asking me that means you
yeah.
heard
You're doing it
and
on
you know.
purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They try to camouflage, but I think
Yeah,
like they
like,
worried
but
about
not-
you. But it's like, and then they'll ask you that after they did all of that. Why didn't you ask me before?
Before.
Why didn't you
girl.
confirm
And then he
before?
once made a mistake when I was with him. Like, that was one of my biggest turnoffs. Like, he called her name
Oh.
while with me.
Doing what?
You know?
The deed?
No, not the date. We're just chilling. You know, he's like, Ish, you know what? And then I pretended not to hear anything. And I could see that he was embarrassed. You know, like he was in shock.
Yeah, he was
I'm
shaking.
embarrassed
Yeah.
for him.
But I just kept it smooth and I continued with the flow, you know.
I
And
would kill a
I was a
person.
fool, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
And my friend is such a lover girl.
Oh,
Let me
go
tell you what happened.
all out.
I'm the same.
After they broke her heart, she went to go relocate to Eastern Cape
I went to
because
go
the
and stay in
heartbreak
Eastern
was
Cape.
just too much.
I can't deal with the heartbreak. I can't be in the same place.
You have a soft heart. I get that.
Like
It
I have to
affects
leave.
you.
I need to leave. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'll lose myself. Find myself smoking some other things there because of this guy. So let
Better.
me move away from this
Man.
side.
They turned you.
Man. Like
But
I've been
I
saying
didn't
this on this channel. I don't condone cheating, but if you're gonna do it right. What do you mean you're saying another person's name? Are you
Yeah,
mad?
like,
Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Honestly.
and I just feel like he never loved me because the way he approached me was so weird, man. He's like, he got my number on a group chat, ne? I was BLG1, which is like Bachelor of what Logistics and Supply Chain. He's like, are you doing logistics? I'm like, yes. He's like, oh, okay. Which group are you in? I'm like, group 4. Because we're grouped in Rosebank, right? I'm like, group 4. He's like, oh, okay. Are you a girl or are you a guy?
But,
I'm like, I'm gay, you know? And then he sends me my picture. He's like, but this picture says a lot. I'm like, what does it say? He's like, you look like a girl. I'm like, no, I'm not a girl, you know? Fine. Time went on, we chatted, right? And then he comes to say, so would you date me if you're given the chance to? I'm like,
Why is he presenting himself like that?
are you gay? He's like, no. Are you bisexual? No. What are you exactly? I'm straight.
Confusion.
I'm straight. But he dated me.
Ngizela lo mbuzo loyo.
Crazy how we even ended up in bed. But he was
He's straight.
Yeah.
so girls never know. Your man could be straight and sleeping with.
Yeah. Ew, I saw this one girl on TikTok who said, Khori, if you're with a guy who
Yeah.
constantly just hates women and he practically
Yes.
dick rides men,
Yeah.
he's probably gay.
Or the ones that
Because you
hate-
can never hate women
They
to
just
that
don't want to
extent.
accept
And the
it.
ones,
Yeah.
but
They're
also
in
the ones
denial.
that hate gays. Like a
Yes.
person
Those are our
despises-
friends.
Those ones are
When it's dark outside, we're with
after
them.
nines.
In disguise.
In the room, under the blanket.
So
He loves me. After that, during daytime, he hates me.
yeah,
Doesn't even want to
Weird
see
part.
where I'm at. I'm after 9. I sham. And a very good, hey?
Oh. Sorry. I didn't see that coming. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm being honest though.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's real
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Girls, please double check. Even when he says he's going out with the homeboys, please double. The homeboys, they could be.
homeboys.
They could be having,
homeboys.
I'm a homeboys. They could be
Homeboys.
having a sleepover there.
I'm
When
going
you-
out with the boys tonight.
You think that's 'cause
I'm
it's men you're
convinced
staying?
that the boys' night, the twins and my man, you know, I'm overthinking.
You my
You should
sister
be
Farouk.
suspicious.
Farouk is already dating
boy.
that one Stocky Moss.
You should be suspicious.
Ustoki guys ungithathele umntwana. Yazi ustoki ufikile izolo quarter first. Ugijime from elinye corner. Baby!
Imagine.
Guess who
What
Farouk
champagne
jumps,
Farouk?
wraps his legs around Farouk. I'm like,
Imagine.
Chomi, while they were doing a Sip and Spill episode, Farouk did this to Stogi's thigh. And then he bit his lip. And I watched that interaction and I was like, oh. And Stogi was like, yeah, this is my man. And I was like, yeah. I was like, great.
Yeah, bro.
yes, you-
Hey, girl, let's go to the next topic.
next thing,
The next-
Chili's gonna bamba Stina. Hey, guys,
It's all right. Right, the next conversation. What is it?
No, sorry, I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about what you just said. Next, and then we're going to Cape Town together.
Who's sharing a room with who?
Hey guys, you know Farouk is gonna sneak out and go sleep with Stocky and she.
It's okay.
It's okay, guys.
It's okay.
It happens.
At least you know.
It happens. It's life.
It's life.
At least you know.
It's life, man.
At
So,
least you know.
now
It's
at least you
okay.
know.
Some people, they're getting married. Oh, wait. Oh, before I move on. Because this very specific topic, I was watching Love Never Lies, Poland edition. And I finished in South Africa once. I was going to the other departments. And this girl married a guy, and they've been together for 10 years. And on their wedding night, he cheated on her with her man.
You
Right?
see?
Right. And then she found out. And then they still
Wait, restart.
on their wedding night. That night they got married. One of the groomsmen, he slept with
Hi,
him.
Bo. It's Troy
Man, even
Groomsmen.
US,
It's Troy, man.
He slept with him. And then I think she found out like a couple of weeks later. And she was like, all right, like, I don't know. He made up some sort of excuse. And she was like, okay, it's fine. And then she thought it ended there. But like, you know that show, Khuri, like you have to like lie detect. You have to tell the truth or lie. So they were asking him questions. But like throughout the 10 years of their marriage, he slept with like 10, 15 different men.
My days.
And she didn't know this, by the way. She was embarrassed on international TV. Like, she didn't know this.
sad.
She didn't even know, like, and he was even flexing about it because, Uncle, I don't know if you guys watch, like, Love Never Lies South Africa. They split the couples, and then they go to the temptation place, and then the other place, And then I think he was trying to impress, like, because they partnered him up with a gay partner. They look into your history. So they sent him a man with his wife there. And he was like, to the man, he was like, yeah, in my relationship, like, I slept with like about 10, 15 different men. And his wife
I think
is
I'm
just
gonna
watching
go
there.
watch that.
Yeah,
Love
same.
Never-
Please go
I
watch
have
it. Go
to.
watch it. And then like they even did like I think they exchanged like clothes and stuff. And like he came out wearing like a tight ass jumpsuit with his ass out. Like, and he was like, I've been happier. Then he said, this is the best night after my wedding night.
And after his wedding, that is what.
Made out with the
Yes.
men.
Oh my.
So he's
days.
not even saying that as into celebration to his wife. He's talking about the man he slept with. And like he's saying like you even better than the man I slept with the day I got married. And she found out 10 years giving your life to a man. And then he like used like his like sexuality as an excuse. Like I'm just feeling confused, you know. I don't know if they were gonna accept me if I came out. Wada. You know, I still love you. I don't want you to leave me. And I was just like, yeah. So be careful,
10
guys.
years.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years
Are
is
they still
insane.
together?
They were no. Like they're
definitely.
reunion
How would you
separated.
stay?
I would judge it if
And
she
10 years is
stays.
only a marriage, ne? They are like childhood friends, so they have a history as well. So looking at 15 plus years, this gent wasted her life.
Oh, man,
And like,
I'm
you know,
I
who
feel
do
so
you,
sorry
yeah,
for
you
her.
know, in couples, you can see like, because women get affected like
Yeah.
physically. Like, she even looks old, man. Like, they were even telling her, Khori, when you need to dress up, you need to wear makeup,
Spice up your life
spice
and
up your
manage
life.
it.
Because it's
Yeah.
like, she devoted her life completely towards him that she forgot herself. And then in the end, when she did her hair, she wore her makeup, she came out with the transformation, most beautiful looking woman I saw. While she's doing this transformation, he's there at the back doing
She
things
needed
with
to
men.
pour into herself.
Men.
She needed to pour
Yeah.
into herself.
And like the funny thing is that he says it's a thing of him struggling with his sexuality, but the two of them haven't slept together for the last 7 years.
What?
Yes. And she was like,
Whoa,
yeah.
the wife
How
and
do you
him
not
have
sleep
slept
with-
together for the past 7
years?
years.
And he would always make excuses. And she was like, I wondered, like I had a feeling he was cheating, but I
So she-
thought it was with other women.
And it's with men.
It's with men. So like cheating is one thing. Cheating with the same gender is like
You're back to agenda, yeah. Okay.
times two. And he's flexing about it on TV while
He
his
likes
wife.
breaking
No, but
the
you know,
boundary,
I've
Janet.
had, I have this other gay friend that said to me once, she had posted, sorry, I refer to gays as she.
Oh,
not they.
I do the same thing.
Yeah. So she posted some other famous, known YouTuber's friend or whatever. Then this guy was on some, yo, baby, I miss you, you know, the conversation. I said, well, this guy's gay. I said, Chomi, when they're gay, they run the world now. I felt like fainting. Because that's true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
They're not lying. You know, so
Yeah, guys, be
you
careful.
never know. Be careful, man.
10 years, by
I'm
the way.
genuinely
10
gonna
years.
go home
10
and
years.
literally stream like.
Please go. It's
Yeah, I think I
it's-
also.
How many
am going
se-
to
is it
see
the
No,
same
it's the
series?
second season. Yes, that's why I'm telling you to watch the second season. Love Never Lies Poland, season
South
2.
Africa.
No, I wanna watch from
No,
season
Poland.
one.
Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna watch from the beginning.
From the
Okay, you can
beginning,
watch from the
yeah.
beginning. But remember, it's a different couples each season. So that couple only comes out in season 2.
I want to see all the stories so that we can come back here and speak about it.
Honestly, I would love it. Me and dating shows to handle Love is Blind, Love
Me,
Island,
it's
all of
Korean.
them. I
Me,
watch
it's Korean
them.
shows.
Yeah.
I don't even have time for dating shows.
Korean.
I also watch K-dramas.
I just don't have
There's
time.
probably not
Love
one
them.
K-drama I haven't seen.
Love them.
Twin.
Still waiting for XO Kitty to come back.
We're waiting.
We're waiting.
All of us
But
patiently.
anyways, let's No, I'm still shocked about what you said earlier, but I'm amazed. Genuine child.
When I
Chomi,
was nothing I said
No,
earlier.
I'm like genuinely like.
Why are
thing
you
is-
shocked?
No, everything says in Yizwa Pena. So much after I
Ah,
hear this,
but-
I was like,
No, it's nothing.
She screamed so loud it actually scared me. Like I nearly
Like,
jumped off the couch.
but-
You can see it back on the video. Like she caught me. Oh
But
god.
akuthi siyajola or siyathandana
It was
or
just-
sifuna
it just
happened.
ukufela.
It just
It
like
really
just-
just happened because he was there that night. He pulled me aside. I thought we were going to talk.
Kodwa mngani ngathi ungicabangeli.
Ngani bengithi
"Sizo Braya lapha
Ngani, no,
wena."
Siyabraya, it's like-
ungibambile like on the neck like this.
How?
Ngigravile, That's how I knew ukuthi like no, yeah, I can refer you to him now. Ngiyathemba ukuthi like if you're gonna be busy with him, Hashem's gonna do that.
Angisamfoni.
The good thing.
Angisamfoni.
But no, I'm like, nah. That's what he did. He pulled me, grabbed me by my neck and kissed me and pushed away. I was like,
But what price are you guys going to?
We have our own price.
I'm okay.
Hey, let's move on. Honestly,
Yeah.
'cause wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next topic is: do you believe that people start changing in a relationship once they have their first child?
Yeah.
Mina bengijoyina baby daddy nje. Ngithole nomntana.
Oyi-one.
Ngahambe enengane. Everything was all about his child nje. Yonke into. He'd always talk about that child. Like, even if now like we have to talk about our own things, somewhere, somehow, that child's name has to
Will
pop up
come
in his
out.
mouth. And that time, Mina, I don't have kids. I will never make kids. I'm so sorry, but I'm not having kids. I'm so sorry.
I feel the same.
That I
I'm not
know.
having kids.
Yeah.
So I have nieces and nephews. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
okay.
yeah.
For me, it's like it's not something I prioritize, and I feel like if I have a kid, I want to give that child the best life.
Yes.
Like when I say the best life, I mean I don't want public schools. I don't want taking taxi to school. You must have a driver. You must
Yeah.
be going to private schools. You must take lessons. But if the child comes to me and says, "Mommy, I want to go study in China," the first thing that I want to do is not look for finances. I want to be able to provide my child the best life. Because guys, we all went to school. We know how it is to
Yep,
compete with
that's
these kids.
true.
Yeah.
I want to be honest, it's not easy.
not
And like
easy.
even a lot of the smartest kids that I saw came from like well-rounded houses because they had tutoring lessons, they had laptops, they had this and
I
this.
used to fight to school with Nyawo boy. Nyawo, don't say it. See
I'm
those
saying-
stories that our parents tell us. No. Hi,
Best
you know,
jumping
I walk.
mifula.
Best jumping
Hayi,
mifula.
libona.
Best
No,
walk
they
emanzini.
exaggerate.
Masithi
Yo, those
siyawalka.
stories.
Kuvela inyoka la. Ngibulale ngishaye ngempama. Ah.
Time you know it's a lie.
And it's all one story from everyone.
The same parent.
But if I do get a child, I want to adopt a Chinese child and teach them Xhosa.
Oh my goodness, I say the same
Right?
thing.
Yes.
If I adopt
Yeah.
a kid, it's always gonna be like an
That would
Asian
be
or like
so
a white
weird.
And
kid.
teach them Xhosa.
Yeah,
be
Fluent.
nice.
Yeah.
Like fluent Xhosa.
That it would be cool because we have never experienced such. Like
It's an interesting. Just think about it. An Asian Nigerian
Abang.
got you. Got you. You see him there with the fufu.
You just said an Asian Nigerian. Wow.
And
No,
my
but
household,
imagine a child like an Asian child. Phambene when ye.
God will catch me so
Ngiyabaleka ngoba
God.
loyo akusawamagama kuphela. Mangathi
To the point where it's like I can't even think about it. I'm trying to imagine an Asian. I can't do it. That's how rare it is.
I know.
Do it, girl.
I'm doing it.
Do
I'll
it.
be the
Do
first.
it. We support you.
Work on a support.
I will be the
Support
first.
you.
mina ngizokuvakashela every week
Just for my child.
just to see
That
just
Chinese
to hear
Xhosa
him
speaking
listen.
child.
Like I just want to hear him speak.
Yeah, that's
That
That's
is
it.
that is smart.
Yeah.
That is smart.
Yeah.
But kind of what is the original topic? How children
Do you
change-
believe that people start changing in relationships
And we
once
said
they have their
yes.
first child?
Yeah, of course, guys. because now the relationship is no longer between the two of you guys. There's a third party involved.
Yeah.
So everything changes. Finances change. You can't
third
do.
party.
Yeah,
Your
like
expectations hit hard.
expectations hit hard. Your
Yeah.
body changes, especially as
You
a
have
woman. If
less
you go through
time.
pregnancy,
Oh, a woman's
And then he doesn't
body.
see you the same way anymore.
he doesn't. That's why. Don't you
Yeah,
hear?
because you
Then he says
you gain
that.
weight.
He says to you.
You gain weight.
Yep.
Don't you get guys?
That's
now
how
they
they start
have.
cheating on their women
Yeah, now
because
they
they have changed because of the pregnancy.
Kodwa uye nje. Wena ungifakelani mawuqeda lapho ungishintshe and then
That's why women
you can't do
the mommy makeover where they go get surgery down there. They lift their breasts. They do everything. It's like a full
Get
body
tummy
surgery.
tucks and all.
Yeah, it's literally called a mommy makeover. And I was watching, what is it? Dubai Bling. I don't know if you guys have seen that show with like rich people. And that girl was like, if you think I'm gonna give birth to you and another kid, and you're not gonna get me a mommy makeover, you're crazy. He paid thousands for that surgery in Dubai. She got her mommy
I think I need that.
and she looked good. I can't lie, guys. It's not plastic surgery if you think about it. It's just
like complete,
Restructuring
like
your
yeah,
body.
it's just
vibes.
restructuring because you know the
Yeah.
boob side. So she just lifted it out. She got her tummy tuck because when you're pregnancy, that all that
Yeah.
that goes.
So
through.
for Faith and Kids did that, right?
Yes.
And she looks so
And
gorgeous.
she looks
so
gorgeous,
good.
gorgeous.
So
But do you
So-
think it still sees you the same way though, even though you get that money makeover?
I mean,
You will see me the same way. By fire, by force. This is your child at the end of the
But
day.
some are different though. Like some, I feel like they become more patient
yeah,
with each other because now they have a child. They can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
you know.
definitely.
Some become more patient, and some actually connect.
Yeah, even better. That's
Very true.
Yeah,
That is so
because
true,
now it's
yeah.
like, okay, now we have a mission to raise a child, so let's do this.
We're in this together.
Like my aunt
Yeah.
and my uncle once spoke. Like they've been married for like many years, and they said, you know, Princess, sometimes it gets boring just being the two of us. And then the kids, they kind of bring out like a new excitement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because like we've spoken about it. When you've known a person for lots of years, you've probably talked about almost everything. You've probably done almost anything, and then you have a kid, which is like another chapter in your life.
Yep.
Something new
Now
to
you're
talk
just
about.
waiting for her to come back from
Like
school and be like,
yeah.
this is what happened at school.
Yeah. Like it's
yeah.
for parents, I also think it's exciting. It's a whole new adventure because it's like this is like one person that you guys brought together, you got together, and
That's
it's like
true.
it's a new chapter. So I think that's also a nice thing about it, a good way of looking at it. But yeah, man, I ain't having kids until I got that money.
But I feel like some
Yeah.
of them it's
Yeah.
kind of tough raising together. Some parents separate, end up having step parents growing up, not knowing what happened. But
I have
generally-
a personal vendetta against step parents. Like the first stepdad that I had that got with me after my biological father, he was just, like, he didn't know how to, I don't want to say he didn't know how to be a dad because I can't blame him. It was his first time. But, like, he had extreme methods for doing everything. So, like, whenever, like, maybe I would stay out, like, past the curfew or I would come back home late. And then, like, he would act calm and he would give me food. But, like, he would hide, like, a bunch of chilies, like, under the rice or, like, the food. Like,
That
lots
is
and when I say
pure
chili, I don't
evil.
even mean, like, spice. I mean, like, to the point where you... And then he would sit down across the table with, like, a belt. And he'd be like, you either finish that entire plate or I'm mooring you. I'd be like, okay.
I ain't debated that. I ain't debated that.
No, scan better
On the
than
plus
us.
side,
You
I
are,
really
Sana.
I can handle my spice and I love spicy food now, you know, period. But it's like now that when I think about it, to be putting a 6-7-year-old through that isn't normal.
No, that's crazy.
7
Yes.
years. Yeah, that's not
Yes, like I was
No.
still a kid,
No,
guys.
babe,
Like
that was
finishing crash
not
that
course in grade
is
one.
true.
I was
That
still
is
a kid. That's what I'm saying. So when I look back at it, like I want to have sympathy and say like it's his first time being a father, but like
No.
me myself at this age, even with no experience and stuff, I know not to do that to a child.
Exactly.
I don't have to be mature or have a 9-to-5 job or have kids. Like I just know it's wrong. So when I look back at it, I'm like, yeah. So that's why like even when my mom left him and she got involved with other guys, like I'm
were
rude
kind
to
of
all of
happy,
them.
right? You rooted
I
for
keep
them.
a distance
Oh,
because I'm
okay.
like, there was
Yeah.
a man that I once trusted, like to the point where I even call him dad and stuff. And when I think about how he treated me, disgusts me. It makes me want to.
And maybe he was capable like of doing even
Of
more.
Worse,
worse,
obvious.
yes,
You know, like, honestly,
yes,
yeah.
yes, of worse.
Obviously.
So yeah, and like I don't think you guys understand. He would sit across the table and watch me. Like I had to finish.
You
each
have
and
to
every-
finish.
and I couldn't get any water. No water, no milk. I could only drink
No, that
something
was-
after
that
the.
was abuse.
Yes, I could only drink something like after.
That was some sort of abuse.
Yeah, I had to
Oh,
finish
right.
that, and he would be there with the belt in his hand, And I'm there and I'm thinking, yeah, I either eat this food and die
Or they're
or
gonna
I get
trap
moved.
me.
And I've been beaten by him before, so I was not trying to go through that. I finished that food. I finished. And my mom works like crazy late night shifts, so she'd be home at like 9, 10. By that time, it already happened. So it's just like, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, if we don't love, we're gonna
That's
cry.
not nice.
That's true.
I feel like yo, Nanga, me myself at this age, my parents have never laid a hand on me. The only people that have laid a hand on me, I keep go. You all understand.
yeah.
Go shy.
Mina ke basishayile basishaya ngamafatu.
Same.
Sishaya ngefatu
Same.
I mean, the only time I remember my
Everything.
granny
Same.
hitting me, it was for a stupid thing. Like when I think of my grandparents hitting me, there's only one memory, which was me stealing cheese in the fridge and then I ran away. And then they noticed that it was me because there were teeth there.
Yeah.
See that cheese that
I didn't go later, yo.
that is the only memory I have.
No matter what was it with us, even me, the way I used to steal food when I was a kid was concerning.
Even that baloney dog, just
Just go and bite it. Like,
Take
Yeah,
it.
you used to bite baloney like that.
Or my mom would buy cereal, like I'll take cereal and eat it with my hands, take Nutella there and I'll
Cocoa
dry.
Pops. Remember
Cocoa
those
Pops.
nice ones?
Yeah.
The original ones.
Hey. I don't know what it is as a kid, what's so exciting about it, but while we're on this pregnancy
Parents do
topic,
change after having your first kid.
girl, like positive change or negative?
There is positive and negative.
there is positive.
There's
and
there's a
negative.
positive and negative, but I don't want to lie, it's more negative than positive. Because remember now, you have to find a new you. Let's be honest. Because now there is that version of you that still exists.
Yeah.
That, I am still not a mother, maybe, or I can still do this. I don't have so much responsibilities. But now it's different. It's there. There's a child. You need to plan for her future or his future. And it doesn't just end right here where you take the child to high school. I mean, this is like,
It's forever.
it's forever. So
It's a
they
whole other
change.
human being.
They change. They become depressed. Some lose themselves. They don't become depressed, but they lose themselves. And then chiki umdu's like that lady that left her kid and went out partying for days. People do that.
Do you know the one
They
of
do that because they lost themselves.
Do you know about that lady that put her baby in the freezer?
In the freezer,
and
yeah.
then forgot her?
Yeah. it's
Bible.
because
Now, why
for
did you even put the baby in the freezer from the first place?
you know why you do that? There's some sort of trauma behind it. Sometimes, guys, let's not be honest. Not every kid is conceived the right way. Some are
But
kids of
allegedly,
rape.
that's what happened.
So
honestly.
what if Bamo rape and then allegedly, you know?
And then even though I don't,
Allegedly.
and like I know abortion is a sensitive topic and it's
Yeah.
not something I stand by. Or, like,
Yeah, no, same.
personally, like if you have to do it, do it. But like if you know, Hori, you're in that incident where you were sexually harassed. This is a very sensitive topic, and you know, Hori, you can't be with that child. I either suggest giving that child away.
Yeah.
Guys, that kid didn't do anything.
Thank
I'm
you.
so
Yes.
sorry. Like I'm not. It's not that I don't have sympathy or that I have a bad heart. Like, trust me, that kid did nothing. The father, of course, terrible person,
Vulture,
deserves
yeah.
to go to hell. I would not fight you, but it's like this concept of punishing kids for the sins of their fathers is.
It's not nice.
It's
man.
not
No,
nice.
It's really,
It's really not nice.
It's not nice.
not nice.
That's an innocent child who doesn't even know how they were conceived.
That's so
then
sad.
You're gonna go
Imagine.
and mistreat them. So, besides those cases, I think the best way to move forward with this kind of topic is like have kids when you're ready for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you
Always,
want
That's
them.
true.
Like I always say this, like with adulthood, people always talk about like you wanna buy a house, you wanna buy a car, you wanna as much as you want those things, you should have that same passion for children.
Yes.
Yeah, put that same passion into having
Jeez.
kids. I feel like kids is
Yeah.
something you need to be passionate about because it's work, guys. You're raising a whole nother human being from the
A person
conceiving
from
process.
scratch. That person is gonna find themselves and then they're gonna give you problems on top of that.
They're
Guys,
still gonna
yo,
go through depression stage that they don't even understand where it
Yes,
comes
So yes,
from.
our parents, they lose themselves. Here
They
and
do. They do.
Here and there.
I also think prioritizing mental health before having a kid is a big thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you know that you
Very-
have some childhood
yes.
trauma that you're dealing with, or you
Please
have some
deal with
anger
it
issues
first
before you have
Deal with
children,
that, please.
because then it creates this unending cycle. You become a terrible mother. Your kid also
Oh
has
my
a
gosh,
They
yes.
also become terrible mothers. They fall
Oh
into
my
terrible
God.
relationships,
Thank
and
you.
then
It's a generational.
Yeah, it's a generational
also
thing.
Cycle
the
now.
early
Yeah.
stage of like pregnancy when you have stress and depression and
Morning
that's,
sicknesses,
yeah.
pain, cramps. Alright, guys, passionate, please. When I say as badly as you want that house and car and that vacation, I need that same passion into putting children. And if I don't see that same passion into putting kids,
Guys, stop
women
having
don't
respectfully.
kids just for fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, before we end it off, do you guys have your last statements?
But that's a rose.
Mina, no shame. I really don't have a last statement. All I can say is, to all the mothers out there, you guys are doing your best, and we appreciate you. Whether you feel like you're not or you are, you are a woman, and you are loved.
Real.
And kids, whoever you are, whatever they did, your parents, guys, let's learn to forgive. Our parents, when they had us, they didn't know what they were doing.
What they were doing.
So we have to understand that if your parent was abusive also, I understand you. But forgive for your sake. So you can become a better parent, right? Yeah. Anyway, guys.
On my side, don't do it now.
Yeah.
Without
Don't
worry.
do it now for
That's
real.
so real.
That's so
Please.
real,
That's
for real.
so real.
And for the kids at home, please, guys, we need to understand our parents. I feel like that's one
Yes.
thing we fail also as people, as
Understand.
kids. We don't understand our parents.
Thank you.
We need to understand our parents. Sit down, have family time, quality time with your mom and dad, just to, I wouldn't say get to know them better. No, I mean, they're your parents, but
So to understand them.
but understand them, that's just, yeah. I love you guys, man. It's a deep topic. Ish.
Yeah, it's a deep topic.
Well,
I'm trying to think. Guys, just remember, Khori, it's everybody's first time going through life, hey?
Yes.
It's your mother's first time being a mom, and it's your first time being a teenager and a
Yeah.
kid. And even though, yes, I know we view our parents in a superior way, just understand that they're human and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
prone
they
to
are.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't guarantee, Khori, your mom is not going to hurt you 100% of the time, or vice versa, you're going to hurt them. But it's how we grow, yeah. So appreciate them while you're there. You know
While
what I
they're
mean?
there is
Life is
yes.
unpredictable. Appreciate them while they're there.
Yes.
I genuinely want to say that I know that there's a lot of kids out there that didn't actually get raised by their actual parents. First thing I want to say is, grandparents, we actually appreciate you
Yes.
guys. On a roll, I'm actually one of them. I was living with my grandparents since I was 9 months until I was 10 years old.
wow.
Then after that's when I lived with my parents. So, Koko Mkulu, I appreciate you guys. Mkulu, I know you're very old now, but I appreciate the fact that even when I got to high school, you were still driving me to school and driving me back home.
That's
Shout out
so
to
beautiful.
Mkulu.
I
Shout
really
out Mkulu,
appreciate
man.
you
Shout
guys.
out to
And
Mkulu.
mom and dad, I also appreciate you guys for always checking up on me every time after school just to come see me and you go back home. Love you guys.
Love that.
We love parents. We love grandparents. We just love people, man.
We
But
just
I feel
love
like
them.
I also feel like grandparents are somehow the source of like also showing you how life is. Like they
Yeah.
make you go through the toughest
Yep.
things
I
ever.
can't relate.
Don't say
I
walk,
lost
go
mine at a
there.
very young age, so I can't speak on that. But yes, for sure, I've seen. I must say, I've seen a lot of people who've had grandparents. Yeah, so
Like fundisi
I
life
take it
laba, yeah.
from you.
Yeah.
Mina ngizifundisile life no mama. Yeah, but
Little one.
so all of us have
At
different
the end of the
ways.
day, now
At
you
the end of the
go.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking-
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, we love them, I get.
We love them.
Shout out.
We love
Shout
them.
out.
Thank you guys for watching. It's your girl, Minnie Lil with Kilimanjaro, South African Annabelle. We really appreciate you guys. And please also appreciate your parents also. Go to your mom, go to your dad, go to your grandparents right now and tell them that you love them and tell them how much you appreciate them. Thank you guys for watching. Please continue to subscribe, like, turn on your post notifications so that you're going to get notified every time we drop. And follow us on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and still come back to YouTube and press the subscribe button. And we out.